Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brianna, and this is my first video. I thought that I would start out with like a Q&A so that everybody knows like what I'm about, if they want to stay, if they want to subscribe or whatever. So I looked up some questions online and we're just gonna ask them and answer them. So the first question is, what is your name and what does it mean? My name, as previously stated, is Brianna. I think it's of Irish origin last time that I checked, and it means like strong, noble, and exalted. Let's actually look up the definition on Urban Dictionary. Brianna, the best girl in the world. Being the best friend you could ever have and a hopeless romantic, she is the most amazing person to have in your life. If you are sad or have a problem, she will give you the best advice on how she would solve or fix said problem. Very honest and straightforward, that is very true. But she is the very best person to ask for an opinion. She usually loves her boyfriend, friends, and family. She usually dates guys named Chris, Zach, and John. When she is with a guy, she is loyal and she does not cheat. She loves them with all her heart. Briannas usually tend to have red or dark brown hair and brown eyes. Once you get to know Brianna, she really knows how to make awkward silences go away, and she is the loudest in the room, but also has a nice soft side. She is amazing, loyal, outgoing, gorgeous, different, and the list goes on and on about how wonderful and great she is. She isn't fake. If she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you, and she won't be fake to you or talk to you unless you have something to say. That's also very true. I'm one of those people that it's like, I would never like be one of those fake people and try to be friends with someone that I don't like. If I don't like someone, they know, and they steer clear of me. And I'm not one of those types of people to like talk about people behind their back. Like, I'd rather talk to them straight up so like they know that I don't like them and that they should mind their own business and stay in their own lane. But when she likes you, she loves and gives you all the respect that you deserve. She's really fun to be with. She's so funny as well. I love this girl, Brianna. Okay, and then it has that part when it says some random things about people knowing Brianna and saying things about them. Okay, second question. What would your parents have named you if you had been the other gender? I hear my mom say all the time. She used to watch this show. I think it's like this evangelic pastor or something. I think his name was Austin. She said that if I had been a boy, that she would have named me after him because she loved watching his show and like watching him preach. What's your favorite color? My favorite color? I'm very indecisive. You know, one moment I like pastel pink, one moment I like that light baby blue color, one moment I like that lilac purple, you know. But I think that my favorite color right now, for the next like couple days maybe, would be like that chocolatey brown color, you know? Like that dusty like color of chocolate kind of. That's my favorite color right now. Okay, if money was no object, what would you do every day? Probably travel everywhere. Travel to Dubai, Bora Bora, Bali, all those nice vacation places that people go like when they save up for a long time. I would go there, all those places every day. I've heard of this like glowworm cave or something that's like supposed to be really, really cool. You like ride in like a boat in there, and then like there's like a bunch of like light up shows with different types of like chemicals and like the rocks and stuff like that. That seems really, really cool. I would want to go there. Next question. What motivates you to work hard? I want to be successful enough for my mother and father to never have to work again in their lives. You know, I want to be able to like buy my parents and my family and like my closest friends like everything that they need to be happy in life, you know. I want to buy my dad that plane that he wants with his customized black Cuba star on it, repping Ghana and repping our family at the same extent. I want to buy my mother a mansion, you know, somewhere nice to live, buy her all the clothes and all the shoes that she could ever dream of. I want to buy my sister a legit house full of shoes. She like loves that stuff, and so I think that that's the best thing that I could get for her, and all the dresses and all the shoes and purses that she could ever want. I want to like be good enough to like support my entire family and like onward, so that like they just know how appreciative I am, you know, of them like bringing me up and stuff like that. I want them to relax, you know. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, because like I said, like if money was no object, if I could live anywhere, it would be like I would be traveling a lot. My family, like, we don't really stay put for a long time. We're not people that like just stay in one place forever and ever. We move every couple of years or so often. So I think that that's like rubbed off on me. I don't think that I could like stay in a singular place for like such a long period of time. But if anywhere, you know, probably like somewhere with like, you know, there's this hotel in Dubai that comes with a private butler, the most expensive hotel in all the world. I think I would live in that hotel and just have that personal butler, like all those hotel amenities. What would you change about yourself if you could? I honestly would just want to be 5'4". That's my goal height. That's it. That's all I would ever change about myself. I'm sitting pretty at 5'1" right now. 5'4" would be a good height for me, you know, not too tall, but not like too short, you know what I mean? It's like right in like the median. What is your favorite song at the moment? Currently, because like I said, I'm really an indecisive person. My favorite color, my favorite song changes often, but like of course, as the music comes out, you're gonna have like different like preferences as to like what you want to listen to. But right now, my favorite song is called Loading by I don't want to butcher the name, Olamide, featuring Bad Boy Tins. The song has a lot of like really sick beats, and like I like the energy and the vibes that I get from it. What is your favorite Disney movie? It's really a tie between, it's either The Princess and the Frog or Aladdin, because like The Princess and the Frog has the best music out of any Disney movie, right? So I love like listening to that in terms of like the music, because we all know that Disney music can get like a little bit annoying at some points, but like all the music in The Princess and the Frog, bomb. In Aladdin, I just kind of like want like an Abu and a Raja, you know? I think the Princess Jasmine is my favorite princess. It's a tie between her and Tiana, honestly. But I love Princess Jasmine. I think that she's my favorite, so that's why it's a tie between Aladdin and Princess and the Frog. Next question is, do you speak any different languages? I am from Ghana, that's my ethnicity. So the language that my family speaks from there is Twi. I understand Twi pretty well. As for the pronunciation, I would give myself a 65-70 in that department. My speaking is not the best, but I can understand it pretty well. I've also been taking Spanish for like 4 years throughout middle school and high school. So I would say that like my writing in Spanish is pretty good, but like you know how they teach us in school, it's mostly like writing things and answering questions and stuff like that. So when you hear it, especially from like native speakers and stuff like that, it's different and it's harder to like get a grasp of what they're saying. But like if I think about a sentence enough and I like have it prepared or something, like I can say it in that way. If I think about like what I had for breakfast or something like that, I can say like, para desayuno, yo come huevos y pan y jugo de naranja. Something like that I can do. Are you one to avoid conflict or engage head on? I would say that I'm one to engage head on, because like the longer that you let something sit and fester, I remember reading a poem about this in English, the longer that you let a sore fester, the worse that it gets. So I just think that if there's an issue, that it should be resolved as quickly as possible before like it gets worse. Next question is, do you keep old greeting cards and letters, or do you throw them away? I'm actually that type of person to hoard all my birthday cards and Christmas cards in like my dresser. That's actually how I found out that my sister got me the same birthday card 2 years in a row. So I like to keep them for the sentimental value. I'm that type of person that just likes to keep things, like movie tickets sometimes, or I have my receipt for my first debit card purchase, or like when we like went somewhere, like plane tickets and stuff like that. I'm just the type of person to like keep that type of stuff, like little momentums. Even though like I never look back at them, I just like to have them on me, you know? The next question is, what is your favorite book? I don't have a favorite book per se. I like to read books in series. Like how we all like to have Netflix shows and Hulu shows that have like multiple seasons so that we can like binge them for a long time. They can preoccupy a lot of our time. I was an avid reader when I was little, especially in middle school, and like I grew up on like two series particularly, The Land of Stories and The School for Good and Evil. Those were like my favorite books in middle school, and like coming up from elementary school, I think that my favorite series was the Magic Treehouse series, and I've read like all like 54 of the books. So my favorite my favorite book and series would be between those three, because like I can't really pick one, honestly. I just like I read those books as I was like developing as a person or whatever, like through middle school and stuff like that. So I feel like they all really grew on me, and that's why I even like them so much, and I can't pick which one is which. Yeah. What's your favorite animal? My favorite animal, I would have to say penguins. They're adorable. Next question is, do you believe that ignorance is bliss? Most definitely. What is your favorite restaurant? I really like seafood and I really like Chinese at the same time, so it's hard for me to pick one of them. But my two favorite restaurants between those two sectors would probably be the Summer Shack in Singapore, because Singapore has the best fried rice. There's no joke. It doesn't taste like anywhere else's. Like Singapore's rice is nice. And then the Summer Shack for like my seafood place, they have really good mix of seafood and like fried food too. They have like this surf and turf that I like to get there sometimes, but like mostly I go there for the crab legs. Love crab legs and lobster and shrimp. Next question was, how old were you when you decided to learn how to ride a bike without training wheels? I was 7, I believe. I remember my dad took the little training wheels off of my little Dora bike or whatever, you know, and I tried the first time and I fell and I scratched my knee, and then I tried like 25 more times after that, and then I was just getting mad and frustrated and I wanted to quit. And then my dad was like, no, you are getting on this bike and you are learning. So 2 more times after that, I eventually was able to like go like 30 feet without like falling and like scratching more of my knee. And then after that, we decided to get ice cream and call it the day. It was actually a pretty good day. Next question is, are you more of an artistic person or a mathematical person? I like to think of myself as pretty good at both. If it comes to like interior design and stuff like that, and like creativity and like art and stuff, like I'm pretty good at that, I feel. But like I'm pretty sure that I'm more of a mathematical person. Whenever I'm about to do something, I like to like, you know, make little equations in my head and be like, okay, this is how long that this needs to take, and this is exactly where this needs to go to do this and do that by. So I think that I'm definitely more of a mathematical person, but I think that I can do both. Next question is, who would you tell first if you found a dead body in your garden? My parents. I mean, it's their house and their garden, so therefore I think it's their jurisdiction to tell me as to whether I should call the police or something, or like what they want to do about it. Yeah. And the last question for today is, what is the one item that you can't leave home without? The one item that I can't leave home without is definitely some like lip gloss or something. Like my lips will never be caught slipping. Always shiny and moisturized. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video. I hope that everyone has a nice day. And I guess till next time I post.